Do. Do. Right, I haven't done a live stream before, especially for a Scotland game. But look at my getup. Spent the past couple hours doing this. I got a couple of cans of Tennant, Sky Sports News here. We'll see how we get on. For some reason, though, like all the details in that have just disappeared, so I'm gonna have to like copy and paste all that over. So bear it with. It's completely set up an absolute news stream. So hopefully it all appears up in a second. Defeat Israel predictions. 1-0 Scotland, because that seems to be our absolute general results we get is a 1-0 Scotland. How's it going, Malik? I don't really expect anything else. It's going to be a Lyndon Dykes goal. I kind of got the formation absolutely spot on with the predictions here, but it's going to be a bit of a massive game, this one. Details. Try and get all this stuff copied over, and I'll be with you in just a second. We do have them again. So players coming out now for a little bit of a warm-up. Nope. Right, we got this all sorted. Just try to see if everything's up. Just try to see if everything's all lining up properly, because there's a bit of a delay. That's good enough delay. Right, we're getting there now. Everything looks to be a bit set up and all good. Right, we're getting there now. Everything looks to be a bit set up and all good. Let's see, if I go back here. Right. I think we'll go with this. It looks alright over here. Where's the chat window though? Got the chat window on this screen, but I'd rather it over there. Right, I think we'll go with this. It looks alright over here. Where's the chat window though? Got the chat window on this screen, but I'd rather it over there. Right. Right. Let's tune in now to the warm-up. We do have Super Job again. Poor David Marshall's just sitting here holding an umbrella. Can I lean back a bit here? Without going under the desk. Poor David Marshall's just sitting here holding an umbrella. Can I lean back a bit here? Without going under the desk? I don't know what I need to change. I'm getting a warning. I don't know what I need to change. I'm getting a warning. If I could end this stream again and sort it. How does the stream look from your end? If I could end this stream again and sort it. How does the stream look? See, it looks alright on my screen. Move the mic out the way, but to me it looks alright. Can you hear me fine? Move the mic out the way, but to me it looks alright. Can you hear me fine? Switching headphones. Pull all that down. There's an echo, is there? Hopefully that's sorted out now, because I've just had the desktop audio on there and I was playing it. First time I've set one of these up, so I've done a lot of the visuals today, but I haven't even been able to test it. Like when I wanted to do a test stream, it just instantly went live, and that's why I was about 6 on my bloody live feed. I've got the fan on. Is that annoying? Yeah, it's because I had the stream playback. We'll go with that. I turned desktop audio down. It looks alright. So I don't know why YouTube's giving me a warning saying I need to change my resolution. Nah, that's grand. We'll go with it. What do you think of the formation, Momanu? It's sort of like near enough bang on what I predicted, apart from maybe Liam Cooper with Scott McTominay in instead of Cal McGregor. That's the only thing I might have changed, but I'm not like disappointed with what we've got. I think that's absolutely bang on, to be fair. But is that Zahavi? I think Jack Hendry is literally just going to have to man mark him the entire time. The fan's got a bit of noise. I'll turn that off. I'll open the window now. I went and opened the window now instead, but bloody hell, when you've got all these different screens and a PC running, they can get very hot. Right. Different headphones for different sounds. Formation looks very good. Billy Gilmore right in the middle with Cal McGregor and John McGowan on the other side is absolutely perfect. That's the mind eye. Because we've obviously played Israel, is it 7 times over the last 5 years? I keep minding that Dasa guy, he has some legs in him. Like, that boy can run for days. What do you think your score? What's the score prediction going to be for this one? Get this tweeted out. Whew. I am. I've got a screen here. I'm just about to tweet out about the game. So I've got my stream deck. Then I've got my little screen here where you can see the. I don't know why I'm pointing. Where you can see the formation and stuff. And then I've got my Sky over here that I've plugged into my other monitor. So it is proper Sky Sports News. The monitors you see here is. I've got one extra one on the screen here than you can see than what I've got in front of me. We'll crack on. 30 minutes. It's going to be a big game, this, like, no matter what the score. I don't know, I can't hear myself. Yeah, it's going to be a big result today, no matter what it is, because there's so much that can still happen. Like, you never know. Like, Denmark might screw up later on today. Very much doubt it, to be honest, but there's a slight possibility. All teams playing at the same time, or are they separate, actually? Faroe Islands, Austria, Moldova, Denmark's on later on tonight, so we're the early kickoff. So we've got to set the pace for what the hell's going to happen later on the day. That Zahavi guy, I hope Jack Hendry can handle him. But the experience that boy's been getting, like moving about in Belgium, playing Champions League football, has been absolutely fantastic for Scotland as well as himself development. Kind of glad he left Celtic as a Celtic fan because my country comes first. Like, that's why I'm delighted to see Nathan Patterson play. Who's on our subs bench actually? Everyone. Stephen O'Donnell losing his spot out, Nathan Patterson, but I think with the pace Nathan Patterson's got, it's going to be absolutely necessary for the day. We got 25 minutes left. Does the badge get green screened out? A little bit. Oh, I wish I was at the game today, but it's a bit of a struggle. Completely sold out, but I couldn't exactly travel to the game either. Can I dip that down just a tad? Just so I can sit back a bit further. Steve Clark's getting his speech now. Steve Clark is awful at interviews. Like, as much as he's a good manager and he's done great for us, watching his press conferences is like watching a brick wall. He just gives nothing away, even to like the Scotland fans or that. But like, what are you going to do about it? He can give absolutely nothing about. The one good thing is he does give a lot of compliments to the players and doesn't really take it on himself, which is quite respectable for a manager. Right, stop raining at Hampden now. See, I actually like the fact that it rained in Scotland today because, like, Israel obviously is from a bit of a warmer climate than us, so we're kind of used to being in the rain. There was that great Billy Connolly quote from years ago. It was like about the Scottish immigrants going to Ireland, and it's like, "Come on, guys, an uneven rainier place." Grant Hanley influence Euro Cup and World Cup qualifiers with Hanley 6, without Hanley 7. We've won 3 Ooh. We have a good lot of clean sheets for him as well, actually. He's going to be a bit missed, but he had to take that yellow card against Austria, like, or else we would have probably went on to concede. So, but great opportunity now that we've got Scott McTominay back, who plays a lot of centre back positions for us. So it's going to be very good. This one charge. What do you think about Jack Hendry? He's one player that, like, he didn't really have a great start to his youth career, but oh my god, the past 2 or 3 years he's become an absolute incredible player since he left Celtic. It's quite weird having to do one of these streams where you can't watch the game on my screen because I'll get copyright striked. So I'll try and do as much commentating as I can. I think this is one of Scotland's best opportunities for a World Cup since that Slovenia game, where that was one of the most heartbreaking things ever when they got that early red card, but we just did not capitalise on it at all. But I think the Scotland squad we've got now is good enough to be in tournaments. That's one thing that we need to start getting into now. That we've got players that are consistently in the Champions League, and it's just a shame that we're like, well, it's not a shame that we're in Europe, but European level of football is so much higher than, like, if you were to go in Africa. If we were in the Africa or even Australia and that, what is it, the Oceania, we'd be absolutely flying. We'd be in every year. But I'm really happy to see Nathan Patterson get a start in this game so big. But he's got the pace as well, and he's very dangerous at the overlap, which is what we've got on the left. But now that we have that going down the right as well, it's going to be absolutely class. I think I saw him when I was in Glasgow about a month ago, just walking down the street with his mate. But I didn't want to go out and bother him in case it wasn't him and I'd look like a freak. David Marshall's given a lot of praise here to Nathan Patterson as well. Who's this guy? He's no sound going. Sky Sports done an absolute mess up there. See, they should come to Scotland Saturday instead of Soccer Saturday. Mm-hmm. Poor guy goes and does a whole interview for Sky Sports, comes in to do it, and then absolutely gets shot off. Yeah, like, I think a lot of people, if you're not Scotland, obviously, because we played them so many times, people might underestimate how good Israel actually are, because, like, obviously, I don't think anyone else would know better than us from the amount of times we've played them. if that one happens. Is that better? Just leave the big one up there. It stops me getting absolutely roasting. Who's doing the national anthem today? Is it Amy McDonald? Ah, Chris Boyd, no. Don't be doing Curse of the Commentator. Oh, we've guaranteed second spot. No. Calm down, mate. Calm down. We've got a wee while to go yet. Don't want Curse of the Commentator here. Sorry, I'm banging stuff about here. Sorry if you hear an echo. I think Lyndon Dykes going to score again. What was it? 0-0 last year. We won on penalties. We drew 1 each in March. Am I wrong? Let me know. Right, back to the adverts. So many bloody wires here. Oh, big win today. Come on. I think it's just going to be a blatant one. Basic 1-0, but we'll take whatever we can get. Any sort of win here is massive for us. Anyone nervous? I'm getting nervous. One of the Sky Sports adverts has Rory McCann doing the commentating for it. If you don't know who that is, it's the Hound from Game of Thrones. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. $15 minutes to go. Oof. What do you think the score is going to be? Bring the mic in a bit. Make me look a little bit more professional than a guy just vaping and drinking cans on camera. I kind of like myself. I spent the last couple hours here designing the whole thing. You definitely have to have Hamden. Oh, let me move that out of the way a bit. Hamden in the background as well. Got to be done. We've got to hear the Hamden roar of the day as well. We haven't really had great home performances, which I found a bit weird. Like, Obviously, our best result in the Euros was an away game, which is going to be a bit of a big stretch. But today's a full Hampden, which is amazing to see. Want to see a lot of noise. A lot of the players were saying because they've never really played in front of a home crowd, and like especially to this capacity. And obviously, a lot of Israel fans couldn't travel here because there's still COVID restrictions, so it's going to be a bit mental for them. I think this could be the loudest Hampden has been in years. I can't even think of anything in my recent time. But yeah, we will be doing another Pharaohs live stream on Tuesday night. So if you do want to stick along with that and get involved, please make sure to drop a sub down below whenever I go live. Hopefully the live stream will be a bit more slick than the startup of this one, which was a bit of a mess. Andy Robertson getting presented an award there from Stephen Naismith. Oh, it's going to be mad. I'm getting nervous now, boys. Getting nervous. What's Israel's stats like at the minute? Like, obviously they put away Austria and then get absolutely destroyed by Denmark, which we kind of won. It is still possible for us to finish top, which I did comment on the Scotland press conference yesterday. I'm not expecting it. Like some people thought, oh, you're delusional, you're mental. I'm like, mate, I don't actually think Denmark are gonna like not finish top. That would just be criminal and stupid to think that. But I prefer the fact is like we have to have a little bit of, let's go with the mathematics behind it, that it is still a possibility. We just sort of have to be. In your opinion, Gilmore is overrated? Huh? What Gilmore? Because Billy Gilmore is not overrated. I completely disagree. Billy Gilmore is an absolute beast of a player for Scotland. He's not really done it much for Norwich, but come on, Norwich are, as they say, the 22nd best team in the Premier League. They will keep going up and down. But I do think that Billy Gilmore, he is unbelievable for Scotland. The positions that he gets in, and when he's off the ball, that is where he really excels. He's slow and lethargic. I kind of disagree with you, Domo. I think he's absolutely brilliant. Like, off the ball, he's rapid. He gets into positions well. He's really good at reading the game for such a young guy. You need to forget, like, I know he didn't play many Champions League minutes, but he's got a Champions League medal at such a young age, and there's a reason Chelsea want to hold on with him. He reads the game perfectly. If you watch that Austria game, the way whenever he was off the ball, getting into positions, making himself available, like he might not be on camera, but you can see him run off camera at one point and then he's coming in at the other end. Like he's making him sure he's available for players for that pass, helping out his like positions to make sure he can get into that exact attacking sort of position to sort of bring the game forward. And now because John McGinn's in, because he didn't play in the last game, it's going to be an absolute different game. I know he's not one of the ones you're going to see get goals and assists in Billy Gilmore, but he is so creative. There's something you might want to look out for today. He's ridiculously getting into like these sort of like really tactical advantages. Like he gives a lot of advantages to his team around him. My God, Hampden is loud. I need to turn this up a bit. Everyone out in the Tam O'Shanter hats as well. Love to see it. My dad, brother, and mum are at the game. Jesus, Hampden is loud. I've got a Tam O'Shanter hat somewhere actually. Oh my God, the crack in Hampden would be unreal. Like if Scotland win, Glasgow is going to be electric. The fans are just going mental. There's a reason the Scottish are so passionate about the game we invented. We're absolutely loving it. I can see Andy Robertson now coming on. Oh, I'm getting nervous. It's got to be a win. I don't care if it's a 1-0, 5-0, 5-4, and just we need the win. But we still have to do it against Faroe Islands, and we have a bad record away at them. I hope the nerves don't get to the boys. That's one of the big things. They've got to stay strong. To be fair, looking at them coming out the tunnel, every single one of them, serious face. You love to see it. They're all absolutely focused on the target today. It's got to be a win. Hopefully the crowd intimidate Israel more than get our boys going. That's what we need. That's them coming out now. Come on. 7th time in 3 years it is. I've got it wrong earlier. I thought it was the 9th time in 5 years, but 7th time in 3 years. Oh, got such a good squad. This is the future. This is what we need. This is the last time we play them on paper, isn't it? We don't actually have to play them again for ages unless we get drawn against them in the next Euros, which really doesn't happen. Hopefully we get put in the same pot, maybe. I'm kind of bored of playing Israel. It's that right back they have, that Dasa. I don't know if you can remember back to the game, and it was definitely with the Nations League playoffs. That boy has an engine inbuilt to him, like... He is absolutely rapid and can run for a long, long time. Jeez, you can't even hear the Israel national anthem because of the Hamden roar. They're trying to boost it up. But free Palestine and all that. Oh, we're getting there. I spelt it wrong, did I? Oh, I did. Good, man. Thank you very much, Corona. Good, man, for letting me know. Right, time for Flower of Scotland. This is going to be bouncing. I can't sing, by the way, so don't expect me to sing along. I'm tone deaf and I'll do us no justice. It makes me feel so patriotic, though. It's good to see like Lyndon Dykes and that singing along, even though he's born in Australia. But you know, Kieran Tierney is the only one that never sings it. Even Che Adams, to be fair, he's singing along as well, and he's from Lancashire? Not Lancashire, north of England somewhere, I'm sure. The crowd is absolutely bouncing. Oh man, I'm so jealous. I'd love to be there. I was supposed to be actually, but personal circumstances got in the way. Oh, it's got to be a win. I can't see anything else here but a win that's going to affect my mood now for the next month. Because the panic if they overtake us, like we could be out. Like. Right, it's time. It's good to see this. Like, the players are up for it. Everyone's sort of getting in it. Team photo now. Probably have a wee 2-minute ad break now on Sky Sports. Oh, I love the fact it's raining. Get the rain going. Lyndon Dykes, Che Adams, and Jack Hendry all on a yellow card. Yeah, to be fair, Billy Gilmore's got a 50% record of getting man of the match in his Scotland matches. Got man of the match against England, I'm sure, as well. Das is on a yellow card, but I don't think yellow cards are really going to matter this game because for Israel, this is their most important game they've got left, and exactly the same for us. Fair enough. Andy Robertson's played every minute against Israel in the last 3 years. Who could be our subs coming on? David Turnbull, probably. I think he'll be the only guaranteed one. I don't see anyone else being an absolute guarantee coming on. Oh, they're singing Just Don't Think You Understand. Super John McGinn. Come on. Forgot that Zahawi missed the penalty actually against Scotland. Ali McCoy's doing commentary. Come on, Scotland. I'll lean back a wee bit. Don't even know that every time Scotland score and I'm around, I got absolutely mental. Oh, look at that. Israel not taking a kneel. Zahawi's getting 2 effort. Run already through. Looks like Kieran Tierney's thinking kickoff. Oh, it's not number 14. What the point in that? I hate when like they do this kickoff thing, straight back, bang it down one of the wings, and it goes straight out for a throw-in. Like we're 8 seconds in, you already gave the ball away. It's like you had a bet on yourself for the first throw-in. Or throw-in. Stadium is absolutely bouncing. Things are going mental. Straight in. Che Adams, shoot. Oh, you bastard. Straight at the keeper. Good things, good things, good things. I need to move back because I'll go flying through all my setup if they score. Hang on. This wire's going a bit mental. Right, intercepted there. Callum McGregor takes it. We get a wee throw in now. High left hand side up the pitch. Callum McGregor giving it to Kieran Tierney. No, he's passing over to Andy Robertson. And now he's giving it back to Tierney. They're pushing up. They're going for it already. We're like 1 minute in. Going to be a long throw into the box here. Jack Hendry, he looks focused. Straight in, useless throw though, right into the middle of nobody. Billy Gilmore getting it, intercepted. Israel on the counter, straight down the left hand side. Scotland should easily win this at the time of year. Don't think Israel even know what the weather feels like. That's one good thing I was mentioning there earlier on. The weather is going to definitely be on our side because it's been chucking it down all day. They're not used to the climate at all compared to what we are. Good recovery there from Robertson. Lyndon Dykes doing what you can do in the air. Head it into no one. Che Adams doesn't collect it. Billy Gilmore takes it down. Pass it back. Centre back's got it. Moving over to the right hand side. Nathan Patterson gets his first touch of the ball. Heads it down there for McTominay. Straight back into Jack Hendry. And we've recollected possession. Possession. Straight over Jack Hendry into Cal McGregor. Over to Tierney. That old Celtic link up. Back over Andy Robertson. We sort of slowed things down now for that first minute when we had a good shot. But no rush yet. Straight back. Try and tire them out. Get that Zahawi guy absolutely knackered for later on. Over to Craig Gordon now. Andy Robertson collects. And he's moving down the left-hand side. Back to McGregor. Back to Robertson. And a big long ball going down there. And it's collected by the keeper now of Israel. What's his name? Marciano. Try to get the pronunciations of that right. They're sort of just slowing down play a minute. Israel sort of doing a little slow pace now, bringing it out from the back. Out to Nacho. Another long ball out to Zahawi, but he's completely man-muscled there. But Dasa, that guy that's got absolute legs, had a bad cross. Thankfully, Nathan Patterson collects. Solomon tackles. Israel regain possession outside the Scotland box. Couple of touches, and it's a free kick to Israel in a very dangerous position from Jack Hendry. Oh, no. Jack Hendry, that was a clumsy challenge. One 0 Israel. Oh my god, 4 minutes in. Can't take away from that. An absolute unbelievable free kick. It's an unbelievable free kick. Fuck's sake. Sorry for swearing, but... Oh, Craig Gordon, man, you were about an inch away. This guy's got to surely be too old now to be playing football. Oh my god. Can he score a penalty against us, but absolutely bangs a free kick. Shush the fans as well. That is an epic free kick, like as Ali McCoy was just saying there. Sometimes you just got to stand back and just applaud. Oh no. Can't he do anything about that? It was absolute top corner. Can't he do nothing about it? Zahawi now coming down there, and that Dasa, but intercepted there by Robertson, who then loses possession to the same person he intercepted. Straight back in. Israel building up from the back. Oh man, if Che Adams scored that goal from the first second there. Yeah, from a keeper's point of view, they might rather a a penalty coming at them, because free kicks on target are really difficult, especially at professional level. But the quality of the free kick to be on target, getting up and down over a wall, is ridiculous. Oh my god, Dasa down here, right hand side. Another cross in there from number 6, getting taken care of there by Jack Hendry. That Dasa, man, he is so dangerous. He's so dangerous. We've learned this over the last, like, how many times we've played it. The boy has got some engine on him. Look at that there. Back there. Straight and across. Oh, my God. Cross. Oh, deflected, was it? Oh, they got a corner now as well. Oh, it's not the Scotland way if we make it easy for ourselves, is it? Like, it's just not. We always have to put, like, a wee speed bump in the way. Yep, they have. I really don't know how to, like, I don't think anyone was to blame in that situation either. It was just an absolute banging free kick. I don't know if Jack Henry could have done better not to give it away, but Scott McTominay coming in, deflected in. Israel got all the possession now compared to the first 2 minutes. Solomon's changing his shin pads, or no, insoles of his shoes. Must have broke a boot. That's an unbelievable free kick. Oh, Craig Gordon was so close. If only he was that 1 inch taller, he might have got tipped it. That was the one thing, yeah, is that if you look back at the replay, they were a bit clumsy at the back there, but we've got to move on. We've got to move on. What's happened now. Oh my god, what recovery. Billy Gilmore, man. Go on. John McGinn, straight ball down to Che Adams, moving into the box. Oh, you get absolutely easily taken off the ball there, Che. You're better than that, man. Put your back to the player and go down for the penalty. Oh my god, Che Adams, you could have went down a bit there. Go Scotlandia. We have a long way to go yet, mate. We need 2 now, and we're not known for scoring 2 goals in games. Oh, it's this. You couldn't ask for a worse start conceding this early on. We're very bad at the back there. Thing is, you know what? I don't even know what the thing is. Israel have got a plan now, and it will just be put all 11 men behind the ball. Thing is though, keep saying that. I don't know what I think right now. Right, Jack Hendry's taking it out from the back there, passing over Tierney, playing centre back. Callum McGregor's playing a lot further back than Andy Robertson, which is a bit surprising. At least they're singing Super John McGinn. Israel are all over us in terms of, like, man marking. No one's moving off the ball. Like, they're all a bit clumped in together, and they're sticking with their man when we have possession of the ball, where our centre backs and no one's moving out into an area being available. We've got to do some movement here. That's never a foul. Not good play on. Israel take it. They're coming down the left-hand wing now. Very bad touch there, but it's picked up there by Zahawi, I think. No. Oh, Nathan Patterson gives a needless free kick there away. It's a bit of a shame. this isn't good. Israel getting another free kick. They play it back though, at least. Yeah, it is 1-0 Israel. You are right. You can see the goal scorers on the pitch. Lyndon Dykes putting pressure back on there, and one of the centre backs comes off. Apparently came off Lyndon Dykes, and they have another throw in at middle of the pitch on their side. We can beat them when it matters, apparently, but today it matters. Long ball recovered there by McTominay, putting pressure on, and Craig Gordon picks it up. Yeah. Patterson was in the wrong position there again. Che Adams gets a good touchdown over there to John McGinn. What was that, John? You're better than that. That was an awful pass there out to the left-hand side. Dasa picks it up there and does a wee cross and goes out. And then we give another free kick away. Players are not up for it. Mistake after mistake here. Mistakes all over the shop here from Scotland. They're not been able to capitalise on anything. We had one good chance there in the first minute, and the next 12 minutes have all been Israel. Right, we make a recovery there, and we have a long ball coming up there. Lyndon Dykes going forward though, brings it down perfectly. Looking for somebody, doesn't know what to do, crosses it, tucks it back, shots. Oh, we have a corner, Great save there by the Israel keeper. That's what we like to see. A little bit of pressure there. Comes from the most unlikely candidate with the ball at the feet. Lyndon Dykes, unbelievable in the air, but oh my god, that's a great recovery from him there, getting a little bit of position. That's all we can ask you there, mate. You got the shot away, that's perfect. Scotland made a corner here from a set piece. Scott McTominay taking it. I thought he'd be in there. He's one of the big boys. Cross in, out, goes nowhere. Hits the first man. Jack Hendry knocks it on a bit further there. Back, takes it down. Over there, Callum McGregor, but an awful pass there from Jack Hendry, and now Israel are on the break. Andy Robertson comes back to recover, collects the ball cleanly, and back to Lyndon Dykes, who slipped after he got a good touch to the ball. This is slightly better from Scotland, but not good enough just yet. We're back in our own half now, got loads of space, loads of time. Jack Hendry with the ball, and we're moving on forward a bit. Oh, great interception there from Israel, to be fair. Taken down by John McGinn. That would have been a great down ball there from the right-hand side of the wing, but taken out there. Scotland starting to get a little bit louder now, though. The Hampden roar is real. Pass back there to the centre-back from their free kick, and Israel are starting to build out for him again from the back. Interception there from Nathan Patterson, collects it back there between Jack Hendry, and then Nathan Patterson does something stupid, but then he wins a foul. Oh my god. Oh, it was offside. Jesus, Nathan Patterson, you've made a couple of mistakes this game so far. I don't know if the pressure's getting to him, but we hope not. He's got the ability, but he just needs to concentrate a bit more. Che Adams making forward there, taking back there, goes back to the Israel keeper. Right in between Lyndon Dykes and Che Adams. They should be putting more pressure on the keeper there. Taking it. Great header there from Jack Hendry. Lyndon Dykes needs to get back on side. Dasa's got it, going straight back into the keeper. Scotland could easily capitalise on a possession there. Beaton collects it, moves forward a bit with a little bit of pressure there from Che Adams, moves back over there to Arda. And a ball there, oh my god, intercepted. Israel have got a bit of an advantage. They've got one player down, but they're playing on. Taking back there, Jack Hendry, an immediate great recovery there, header. Referees called it. Well, if he's not gone off, that should be it, because they're the ones that played advantage first. You're not getting sympathy at all. The player that went down, he absolutely stacked it himself. Who was it? Number 10, Dabar? I don't know how to pronounce that name, unfortunately. A clash in easy. He's going down absolutely as if he's just been shot. Little bit of injury time here, hopefully added on at half time. Looks like they're actually making a sub. Was it that bad? There was a clash in easy there with Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay didn't even notice it. They're out here with all the sprays and the... He's still in agony. It must have actually been bad. I thought it wasn't as bad. Okay. Things seem to be a bit better for him. I still think Scotland's going to win, but I am biased, so it's very hard for me to be completely unbiased here. They got an unbelievable free kick, but Scotland never do it the easy way, like ever. If you watch any game Scotland have ever played, it's always the most difficult way possible that we win a game or qualify for a tournament, if in recent years anyway. To be fair, if De Boer's going off injured, that's definitely beneficial for Scotland because he's such a good player, that young man. Okay, we move forward here. Back play in action. Billy Gilmore's got the ball over to Andy Robertson. Goes back there to Kieran Tierney, and we move over. Jack Hendry's now got possession of the ball. We're still in our own half currently. Scott McTominay hovering around the halfway line. And he's now already back on the pitch as if nothing ever happened to him. Amazing that, isn't it? Awful pass from Scott McTominay there, but intercepted again from Billy Gilmore. Jack Hendry comes forward with an amazing header, but is picked up there by Near Beaton again. Che Adams picks it up. Great ball forward. What's happened now, man? Israel's on the floor again. Number 15, Arda. What's happened to him? Who used an elbow? That's nothing. Referee has just absolutely shot Scotland down there. Like, nothing happened to the guy. He just completely flopped on the floor, and now Israel have got a free kick from the back. And now he's absolutely fine. Zahavi's collected the ball. Israel on the attack. That's a joke there. The ref has made an absolute howler there when we were outside the box there with possession. Another pass there. And we collect the ball back. Right, we're doing a bit better now. Referee needs to make sure he's watching the right game here, though. Lyndon Dykes missed the ball. Che Adams goes up for it. Both of them miss it. Collected. Callum McGregor running forward over to Andy Robertson coming down the left-hand wing. Great touch there and recovery from Andy Robertson, and we get a throw-in high up the pitch. Come on, Scotland. Che Adams takes it down there. It's a very quick throw, and we take another throw very high up the pitch. It's going to be a Kieran Tierney long throw right now. Hopefully Lyndon Dykes is going to get his noggin on this one. Kieran Tierney taking a wee towel, giving a wee ball a rub. Long throws. Jack Hendry going front post again. It didn't work last time. Can it work this time? Don't know who they're aiming for. Long throw into nobody. Right in the middle. Taken down there from Nathan Patterson throw. And Dasa collects it. No, it goes out for a goal kick instead, actually. Israel goal kick in the chucking it down rain. We've got a lot of work to do here. A lot of work. They're taking their absolute time here. Get me cans. Nathan Patterson passed the ball back to Craig Gordon, and now there's a big hoof up the pitch. Collected there by John McGinn, does a little bit of trouble and goes down. Absolute hack there. Super John McGinn gets taken down there. We get a free kick on the halfway line. Is this ref good? Make sure you rip up all of these. Don't want them getting stuck in the ocean. Big cross in. Dasa collects. Goes straight back out. Callum McGregor touches down with a very dodgy header. Goes out there. Andy Robertson gets a really good... Yeah, the rest from Poland, High foot there. High foot. Scotland get a free kick just slightly higher than the halfway line. Cheers. Tierney's taking the free kick from the halfway line, boys. Where's he going to loft it into? He's going very far wide over to Nathan Patterson. Oh no, Scott McTominay actually, who touched it down but was intercepted there by the centre back. John McGinn picks it up, passes it back out there to Kieran Tierney. Passes it out wide now to Andy Robertson. Get the cross in. A very, very good delivered cross. Scott McTominay takes it and it was cleared just beyond the line there from one of the centre backs from Israel. Billy Gilmore doing all the running back here. Recovers the ball just beyond the halfway line. And Scotland are applying the pressure now. All we're missing is the goal. Jack Hendry's now got it just at our side of the halfway line. Billy Gilmore's going forward. There's a wee lofted through ball there to Kieran Tierney. Collects it down. We're moving forward in little increments, we'll go with. Back to Billy Gilmore. He's nowhere to pass it to. Cal McGregor makes himself available. Collects it back into Tierney. And now we're in the final third of the pitch. Big cross in there from Kieran Tierney, but it was way too heavy. Nathan Patterson out of nowhere, though, puts pressure on the centre back. And now we've got to throw in very high up the pitch. Nathan's not taking a throw in, which I think is wise because he's made a couple of mistakes so far, but I think he's probably better in the box. Lyndon Dykes is taking it, arguably our best player in the air. It's a very curved throw, but right into the middle of the box, but intercepted there again. Lyndon Dykes goes out again, and it's going to be another Scotland throw. It's not going to be a quick throw. We're going to take it. Oh, it is? What's he doing? Lyndon Dykes takes it again, but it was intercepted. Awful throw. Taken down. Amazing by John McGinn. Then taken away. Dispossessed. And now Israel have got a great counter-attack coming on very high up the pitch. That Dasa guy is moving rapid down the right-hand wing. Collects everything he's through, and Israel are now slowing the game down, keeping possession at the halfway line. Can we dispossess them, though? Honestly, I think people need to really recognise that this Dasa guy is very, very dangerous because of his pace. What a ball. Oh my god, Robertson, what a recovery. Oh my god, John McGinn slipped. Got it perfectly. Oh my god, Cal McGregor's got the counter-attack going there. Nathan Patterson to his right, collects the ball. Looking for the ball. Not enough Scotland players moving forward. And then Nathan Patterson tries to dribble past two players, messes it up again. There's 3 mistakes now by Nathan Patterson in this game alone in one half. Scotland taken down there. Scott McTominay is down. Not bad, it was just a free kick. Nathan Patterson needs to get his head screwed on. He is making too many mistakes. Don't know if the occasion's getting to him or not, but we have a lot. He's got a lot to live up to here. He's meant to be our new starting right back. Billy Gilmore takes the free kick, a big clean up. Lyndon Dykes takes it. Oh, it was on target, but it was from too far out. The keeper had no problem collecting the ball. Israel loft it through ball. Nathan Patterson heads it back to Craig Gordon, who collects. We regrip at the back. Andy Robertson takes it down now. Robertson to Tierney. Back to Henry. What do you think of the game so far, people? Leave it in the comments down below. I will be doing another live stream on Tuesday night for the Faroe Islands. But we need the win today. A draw is no good for us. We need to get 2 goals out of somewhere. Oh my God, Patterson with his 4th mistake of the game. Cross in. Oh, great position in there from Cal McGregor taking the recovery. Billy Gilmore's got it coming down. He's going through the middle, but great pass there into Kieran Tierney. Somehow that was actually a fumble, but Kieran Tierney got the ball. Pass it back over to Andy Robertson. We're moving into the final third of the pitch. He doesn't know where to go. Back to Che Adams. Over to Andy Robertson. Creeps it over there to Thingway. Yes! Super Tom again! Oh, yes! Come on! Come on! That was out of nothing! Oh, that was out of nothing! Come on! Oh, Super John McGinn! We've got John McGinn! I just don't think you understand! That was out of nothing, man! Oh! That came out of nowhere. Che Adams, Andy Robertson, over to John McGinn. Great touch, and what a finish! Oh! Yeah, perfect. John McGinn, take a bow. Unbelievable. Oh, keeper had no chance, man. That's the R2 button in B in FIFA 16. Top right hand corner. Sink it in. Finesse shot in the chance. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, man. We needed that. We needed that. Exactly. What a man. What a player. Super John McGinn has erupted at Hampden now. Oh, come on. We are going to win. Free kick for Israel in the final third. Well, basically in the final third. It's very far out there. Scott McTominay made a clumsy challenge there on Solomon. Oh, that was some goal. That was out of nothing as well. There was a wee bit. There was a lot of luck in that, to be fair. The way Tierney was able to collect that ball earlier up, and then we move on forward. Right, Craig Gordon, not Cal McGregor. Craig Gordon better be on the ball here. Great save, and Israel scored right away. That was awful. They've scored from 2 set pieces. Great save from Craig Gordon, but that defence was shocking. My God, the deflection there was very blessing. Dabur, the guy that think he lost his own kneecap there about 20 minutes ago, just comes on and scores with a dodgy knee. Yeah, did he? He was really injured, wasn't he? Oh my god, the RNG of that, man. The ball was bouncing all sorts of different directions there. Oh. Shite. Our defence there was absolutely shocking, like, but they've scored from 2 set pieces. Why are we so unorganised at the back? Do not kick that ball out. The guy who assumed broke his kneecap kicks the ball in some mad like yoga position to score. Did he actually break his knee? Absolutely not. He's fine. So when we were on the counter earlier on and the referee stopped the game means absolutely nothing. Ball sitting about the halfway point right now. Just after how loud we were at Hampden there, we make an absolute mockery of ourselves there. Israel another cross into Dassa, but Craig Gordon collects it over a quick throw there to Kieran Tierney, who was probably the guy who set up the goal there, and then he gets muscled off the ball but collects it there. Very good. Where can you watch the game? Sky Sports Premier League channel it's on. Cal McGregor collects the ball. Kieran Tierney's got it now. Passes over there back to Andy Robertson. Big long ball there over to Nathan Patterson. I'm not giving any links away. Like it's against YouTube's terms of service. Oh my god, Nathan, man. That is your 5th mistake this game. Israel in the box here, and now has to get muscled over from Jack Hendry, but the ball goes out for a goal kick, luckily. Andy Robertson collects the ball, and Callum McGregor moves forward. I can't believe it. Like, we should have scored in the first minute, and then we just made 2 absolute howlers in defence. Moving forward. Oh, muscle down there. When's this ref going to start giving them yellow cards, man, for these absolute wrestling moves? John McGinn takes it down, heads it, and then gets taken away. Great recovery there from Jack Hendry. Back over to Billy Gilmore. Moving up the pitch quite a good bit. We've got all our players in their half. Cal McGregor takes it down. Andy Robertson's got it, but moving it into the middle instead of his preferred left-hand side. Smoking is bad for your health. It's a good job I don't smoke cigarettes. Billy Gilmore made a little bit of a mistake there. Jack Hendry recovers. Kieran Tierney's got it. Billy Gilmore has it, and over to Scott McTominay. Pulled back there. Scotland get a free kick in their side of the half. Nathan Patterson, you've got to do something to make up for the amount of mistakes you've made, mate. Over there at McTominay. Crossing from McTominay. Way too heavy. Going to nobody. But recovered by Kieran Tierney? Nope, not at all. Oh. It was onside. Yeah, that goal. They were wondering was it off or on. Dasa taking the free kick. Solomon's about to get his third pair of boots on this game. Throw in Scotland at the halfway line. Andy Robertson takes it straight down to Che Adams, who you've not really seen much in this game, but a great touch there from him, and he takes the ball. That's got to be a foul. It's a goal kick. Aye, cool. Because this ref's watching the same game as the rest of us. Great touch, kept it in, and then gets absolutely... no, okay. I'll take that one back. Che Adams did just slip. Looked like he fouled on the ball, but no, he just slipped. Israel taking their time again, taking everything, wasting as much minutes as possible. Header down there, recover from Scotland, goal kick, and straight back to Craig Gordon. We've got a build up from the back all over again. Touch on there. Cal McGregor recovers, but he needs to get into someone who's got in position. Nathan Patterson collects the ball over to Cal McGregor. Oh, he messes up. Billy Gilmore's never going to get there with the amount of people he had to push through. My God, Israel are making an absolute mockery of Scotland's midfield right now. They know exactly. They can't push down the left-hand side. Like, I wanted Nathan Patterson to start for us, but he's made 5 blatant mistakes this game so far that has given possession or like a really dangerous attack over to Israel. Maybe he just doesn't have the experience so far. Jack Hendry collects, Robertson's got it, and back to Craig Gordon. We've got to build from the back all over again. Scott McTominay moving a little bit forward there, a big long ball. Lyndon Dykes actually collects the ball very high up the pitch, gets fouled, and we have a free kick in their half. I don't condone smoking, by the way. It's just when I'm watching the game, having a drink, I will crack on with it. From a free kick, we've done absolutely nothing with it, and it's turned into our throw now a bit further up. Oh my God, McGinn's doing well. Billy Gilmore's taking it out, dribbling around him. Keeps possession of the ball incredibly. Great ball down to John McGinn, but then was muscled out there. But now we have a throw in at the corner flag. Yeah, we need a goal before the half finishes. Everything's all over the shop here. I don't understand why Scott McTominay keeps taking these long throws. And that was you weren't even near a Scotland player. You were just assuming somebody would move there. Like, you've not got Ronaldo in your team anymore, mate. You've got Lyndon Dykes and Che Adams. Like, you need to throw it at them. Nathan Patterson taking this throw. Scott McTominay moves back into centre back. Touches it down. You love Scotland from Israel. Who are you supporting today? Are you supporting Scotland? Great ball down there. Andy Robertson's moving a bit up there. Kieran Tierney does the overlap. As we all know, that's what they can do. Dasa doesn't know where he's at. Moves straight forward, and then he gets muscled out there. Two players pushing him onto it, and no one made himself available there for Tierney. And a great recovery there by Israel, have now got possession of the ball. And then, oh my God, Andy Robertson done an absolute clutch thing there. Takes Dasa out of the game. Patterson takes the ball up high and up the pitch, but he needs to get a ball in forward. No, he opts to pass to Billy Gilmore, who does the cross. Robertson crosses it in. Lyndon Dykes moves in, but nobody there was to take it over there. Everything's moving up there through the right-hand side. Great touch there by Che Adams, who's taking two defenders out the game. Moves forward. Callum McGregor does it with there wasn't enough power on the pass. Moved out, but Scotland recovered with a corner kick now in the 42nd minute. Who's going to be taking it? Super John McGinn taking it. Come on. In for Big Lyndon's baldy head. We scored for two set pieces. We can score from one ourselves. Cross in from John McGinn. Great cover there. Oh my God. Penalty Scotland. He got absolutely halved. Poor Billy Gilmore there got absolutely levelled. Billy Gilmore done the absolute incredible stuff there, moving right onto the ball and gets absolutely levelled. And then the Israel players there just absolutely destroy him. Great save there, but oh, it's definite. Definite. Yeah, Billy Gilmore got the ball first and then he follows through. Who was that? Number 6 from Israel. Nacho. Yeah. Made an absolute howler of a challenge there. Billy Gilmore got the ball first. It did go sky high, but he followed through with it and took Billy Gilmore out. Come on, Lyndon. You score these before, you can score them again. Credit though to, what's his name? Marciano, the Israel goalkeeper there, because it was a great corner that we had there from John McGinn that was saved and put back out. Come on. 44th minute, we go in at half-time 0-0, and then we can regroup and capitalise, because they've only literally scored from our kickoffs. Lyndon Dykes, you know what to do. You know what to do. Come on. Please, please, please. You know what to do, Lyndon. Three minutes added time after this. I can't look at the chat in case yous are ahead of me. Saved. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. You can watch it on Sky Sports Premier League channel. Right down the middle. What was that? That was tragic, man. Why would you kick it down the middle? Scotland haven't missed a penalty in like their last 20 odd penalties. And that's including like our penalty shootouts and that, but that was tragic, man. Right down the middle. John McGinn takes it straight out there, throw in out. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. Oh my God, how do we miss a penalty? That's one of our most important penalties ever. This is tragic. That would have been absolutely perfect for us going into half time, regroup, and start over again. How come we play shite at Hampden these days, but amazing on the road? Right, we build up again. We've got 10 seconds left of this half. I can't believe he missed that. Oh, awful ball given away there from Robertson and Zahawi. Or no, not Zahawi. Dabur picks up a hammy and through. Right, it's going to be a quick 5-minute break. I can't believe that.
Kev, are you sure this is a good idea? Because I do need this space.
like at Hampden during all the Euros, we were crap. We were amazing in Wembley. We were tragic at home against Austria. They were amazing against Austria away. Yeah. I'm just watching this McGinn go back. We got very lucky there with the way Kieran Tierney ran onto that. He was brilliant there, getting into the good position. Oh, that McGinn goal was perfect. The build up to it was amazing. Yeah, no worries. Bye. Right, that was me stepdad on the phone there. Absolutely mental. Like, he's giving absolute dog's abuse to Lyndon Dykes, doing the same thing he done last time. I was wondering about penalty kick takers. They should always be mixing it up, but that was such a bad penalty. Like, if you literally go for the sides and they save it, no one's going to blame you. But when you kick it down the middle and it's collected like that, that's shocking. Don't know what to do here. Can't believe that. That was such a bad penalty, and we would have been absolutely perfect going into this second half then. Che Adam there had the great response there, just absolutely just shook his head. It's not often I agree with Chris Boyd at all, but he's bang on there. Penalty kick takers should be taking like different penalties every time. You shouldn't be going 2 in a row. The goalkeeper's going to look, right, what did he do with his last penalty? Right, I'm going to do that one this time. They should even just change the penalty kick takers. Like, it's not as if there's nobody in Scotland who can't take a penalty, like, because obviously we've scored in every penalty shootout and never missed one. We should have changed it up. Put John McGinn back on the penalty kick. Right, we've got a big groan now. Right, we need a big second half here no matter what. And it's not like us like to score this many goals in a game. But we need 2 goals in the one half. Is it a draw is okay for us, depending on how Austria do later on. But we're Scotland. We never do it the easy way. Do you think Israel's going to score another 2? I don't see them scoring another 2. Please be wrong, man. Please be wrong. Tell you something. The first subs coming on, though, are Nathan Patterson's off for Stephen O'Donnell. He was tragic that first half. Awful. Like, the amount of times he made a mistake. Like my stepdad's a Rangers fan, and he says he needs off at half time. He was so bad. Stephen O'Donnell doesn't have the pace, but he's in position. Oh, I'm fuming, man. What an awful penalty that was. I don't know if there's been any subs yet. I've still got BRB in the screen. Has there been any subs at halftime? I don't think so. Steve Clark normally doesn't do that. I'm just checking on my phone. Yeah, no subs confirmed yet. We've conceded from 2 set pieces. Like, it's absolutely tragic. Can't believe he missed that penalty after such a good goal from John McGinn. Like, that's one of the best goals John McGinn scored, including his bicycle. Not from what he done, but the lead-up play to it, the flicks and everything. I don't think there'll be a sub for about the first 15 minutes or so. Kevin Nisbet should come on, even though he's on a yellow card, but it doesn't really matter for the next 2 games. Kevin Nisbet and probably... I don't see him subbing Nathan Patterson because we need a goal. If we were ahead and he was like causing issues, yeah, but I don't see him doing that. Hey, if Lyndon Dykes wants to stay in the squad, he's going to have to score at least 2 goals before he gets subbed. I'm gutted, man. That was such a bad penalty, like. Can Scotland only score penalties in penalty shootouts? Well, cheers to Scotland. A long way to go still, boys. Put the fan back on. So many wires in this room. Sorry, I'm moving the mic if you can hear anything. Fergie getting an award there for being a cap for Scotland 54 years ago. Bring him on for Lyndon Dykes, please. Who's been our best players? To be fair, John McGinn, Billy Gilmore. Cal McGregor's been very good off the ball, to be honest, getting into a lot of good positions and making himself available. Tierney and Robertson has been good. Like, my English team would be Arsenal. But like, I don't think anyone in the world hates Fergie, really, like, cause he's an absolute G, like, for everything he's done. He's incredible. He's done so much for football, never mind just like Man United. Who's been your man of the match so far for Scotland? Gilmore was brilliant, mate. Gilmore, he won us the penalty that Lyndon Dykes obviously missed. Been getting himself into really good positions. Our centre backs have not been the best. Well, except Tierney. Tierney's been pretty damn good. He was the one that recovered the ball for our goal. Our worst performer has got to be Nathan Patterson, then Lyndon Dykes. Che Adams is just non-existence, really, but he's had no delivery, so I can't really explain anything more than that. But our midfield and left-hand side has been brilliant. I don't think all Scots were useless, mate. Like, Andy Robertson, Tierney, Billy Gilmore and John McGinn have been class. Lyndon Dykes has been pretty bad. Che Adams has just had no service but not really available, so he's not winning any balls back. Nathan Patterson's been fucking tragic. McTominay, he's there. He's not really done much. Hendry's just there. Craig Gordon, nothing he could have done for either goal, so I don't blame him at all. Second half underway now, and a high throw now for Israel in our half. It's really hard to say that the people leading up to our goal were being useless because they've been pretty damn good. I wouldn't take that. Nathan Patterson's definitely been the worst performance though. We've made no subs though, which is okay. I'm not expecting a sub for another 50 minutes or so. You're English but like to see a Scotland result. Yeah. I can't say vice versa, but you've already qualified for the World Cup and made the Euro final. Right, the Tartan Army need to be louder here. Callum McGregor gets the ball back. Billy Gilmore makes a recovery over at Scott McTominay, but a little bit behind him, but he still gets the ball. And a really awful pass, but is then recovered in by Nathan Patterson. Passes a good pass in there to John McGinn, who makes a good recovery over at Nathan Patterson. No foul there, mate. You completely flopped that. Don't be embarrassing. Zahavi there being surrounded by loads of players, but still gets the ball out and back, and now Solomon is on a mad counter attack. Nathan Patterson nearly makes a clumsy challenge, but Solomon doesn't go down, which is good to see. Israel's putting a lot of pressure on now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players back. Whereabouts in England are you from, mate? Straight back there. Israel are just holding possession now. Israel just passing it about at the minute. Yeah. Israel's taking the piss now. I don't see us winning now, actually. The way we've come out the second half in the first 2 minutes, we've got no emphasis on what we're doing. Like, we're a bit all over the place. I actually have no blame for Craig Gordon in this entire second half. I'm going to move that way. I have no blame for him in like either one of the goals. John McGinn takes it through ball there with a good interception there. Oh, John McGinn, that was clumsy, man. That's a needless yellow for you to take. Oh, it's definitely a yellow. That was, like, there's no argument. That was clumsy from him. Clumsy, clumsy boy. Poole Dorset. I don't know where that is, unfortunately. Right, Scotland get a throw up high up. I don't know why John McGinn did that. That's very uncharacteristic for him. Somebody makes space over to Billy Gilmore, touches it down and straight over it. Nathan Patterson collects, Billy Gilmore takes it back over to Nathan Patterson, and he tries to do some mad trick, loses the ball, and now Israel are on the counter, and Billy Gilmore has to pick up his mistake. Jack Henry moves forward, Kieran Tierney moves forward over to Andy Robertson, who's now flying a bit up. Lyndon Dykes takes it, bad touch again, flicks forward. Che Adams is going to recover though. Can he shoot? Now cover Scotland corner. That was a great first touch there from Che Adams there to recover that. That was out of nowhere as well. Awful touch there from the Israeli player, but now we've got a good chance. I'm going to not look at chat in case you guys are ahead of me. The camera keeps panning to Jack Hendry in every corner, but does nothing. Oh. Don't know what happened there. The keeper collects the ball, standard. Nothing in that, just standard. Be shocked if McTominay got a yellow card for that. Like, done nothing there. Israel put a long ball forward and it goes out for the Scotland throw. East London, West Ham territory. Millwall territory. Is that like Essex area? On the west coast near Bournemouth. My roommate used to support Bournemouth. Ryan Fraser made his career there. Tragic ball there from Nathan Patterson again. Great ball there from Solomon going forward, and Jack Hendry collects it, and he's got a bit of space, but he goes for a long ball over to no one. Lyndon Dykes takes it down. Che Adams fighting, pushes forward and collects the ball. He needs to move out or find somebody. No one makes himself available. Israel collect the ball, and the ball doesn't go out as much as they think it did. Scott McTominay collects, and Jack Hendry's now got the ball at the back. Scotland got a little bit of pressure now going forward. Kieran Tierney and Andy Robertson doing what they do in link-up. Israel are definitely trying to keep the ball going down one side, keeping it away from Tierney and Robertson. Callum McGregor's now picked it up. Our major problem here is we keep going down the same way. Callum McGregor takes it up and a great deflection. Scotland got a throw in high up the pitch. I've been to West Ham quite a few times because one of my friends used to live above the West Ham tube station. Yeah, I know. That's near. What do you call the shopping centre there? Freshfields? No, it's Freshfields. Can't mind the name of the shopping centre there. I know it's got a good Nando's, and that's the first time I ever played Oculus Rift was there. Great ball there. Oh my God, Nathan Patterson done something good with the ball. He recovered it for the first time in the game. Billy Gilmore then picks it up a bit forward, and it goes back down to Nathan Patterson. Scotland at least having a bit more possession this second half, but need to do so much more. Nathan Patterson takes the touch. Back to Scott McTominay. Have they still got the massive slide there that used to be at the new West Ham? Do you mean the Balliny, or do you mean like the new West Ham Stadium where the Olympic was? Oh my God, Scott McTominay gets forward. Great touch. Flicks it on and then recovers again by the Israeli defence. Westfield, that's it. What was I saying? Freshfield. Westfield. Tierney's making a great ball there. What was that ball though? Okay, Che Adams recovers. Somebody needs to be available. How come every time we get the ball back later on, no one is in the position here for us to take the ball? We're putting pressure on and we're getting the ball back, but no one's making themselves available in the box. Gilmore takes the ball over to Nathan Patterson. He's going to have to move down that right hand side a bit to try and get an overlap play in. Billy Gilmore doing what he does best now, moving down. Oh my God, Billy Gilmore, you are a G. Oh, no one was there. We'll take the throw in though. That is what Billy Gilmore does. It just dribbled pass and nutmeg two of the players, moves forward. Nathan Patterson takes the throw quickly. Back to Scott McTominay, who's literally just hovering around. Like, Scotland are sniffing here, but doing nothing about it. Nathan Patterson, good touch. John McGinn, have a crack, mate. Takes a deflection there from the Israeli defence outside the box. Jack Hendry touches it down with his big noggin. He's been very good at that, to be fair, Jack Hendry. Heading it down to the right player every time. Andy Robertson, Kieran Tierney just overlapping there. Billy Gilmore doing what he does, making himself available. Pass it to Scott McTominay, mate. Like, he's available. Or not. Back to Billy. Flicking it over. Che Adams making himself in a good position, actually. Scotland have got all the possession here, but doing absolutely nothing with it. Like, no one is making themselves available. Why are we man marking when we have possession? Big cross in. Oh, Lyndon Dykes out of nowhere! Come on! Oh, you made up for the penalty miss, but you get that on the volley! Oh, I take back what I said. Up. No. You can't get a high foot for a goal. That's got to go to VAR. That's not a high foot. No way. VAR that, man. You can't give high foot when a guy dives. That's shocking. It's not offside. It's given for a high foot when the guy dived down. You can't give a high foot when the guy's head's below his actual head. I mean, you can't give a high foot for a guy that went down. That's shocking. This ref is on crack. You can't give a high foot for a guy whose head is right down on the ground. Going to VAR. Going to VAR. It can't be a high foot. Can't be a high foot for the guy putting his head down. The guy is fucking horizontal. He didn't even touch the guy. He didn't even touch him. Yes! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Deserved it! If he didn't give that, that would have been absolute abuse. Come on! Fully deserved. You can't give a high foot for a guy that dived down the way. If he jumped up, alright, cool. If he's some mad acrobatic guy that can do a backflip, but Lyndon Dykes doesn't have that in his locker. The guy dived down like as if he was trying to sink into the ground like Jesus. Can he give that, man? No chance. That is a full-on goal. No arguments about it. That ref literally made himself a mockery there. Come on, 2 each. And now we haven't conceded right away. Knocking all the wood near me. Nathan Patterson, go forward. There you go. Oh my God, Billy Gilmore, you absolute legend. What a recovery. Over there to Nathan Patterson. Backs for the cross. Touch. Billy Gilmore, man, you are literally the Scotland fucking hero. Billy Gilmore made absolutely everything. Counter attack now from Dasa. Taken over there by Solomon. Crossover. Zahawi takes it, and a very straight down the middle shot there from Zahawi, thankfully. Or was it Zahawi? It was Dabur, actually. I think your stream or your television thing's ahead of my stream because I'm watching it on online. Not like illegal streams, just so you know. I'm watching it on the Sky Sports thing, which is behind the TV box. Oh, right, we're in this. We're in this! Good touch there, brought down. Nathan Patterson, oh, he done a tackle and didn't foul. Wow. John McGinn goes forward. Great touch there, back by Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore, man of the match. I think your chat comes up before my stream catches up, which will be why you're probably like I can see the chat before I catch up. But that's just YouTube thing. So like if you see a goal, please don't save for like 20 seconds. Cross in there by Billy Gilmore over no, or not Billy Gilmore, was that Tierney? Can't see the far end. See, I think when you chat on YouTube, it's instant because I don't have that many people watching me. So when my stream catches up to where it is, you're ahead still. Great challenge there by Jack Hendry. Just wait till I celebrate and then we'll go for that. Because if I see you doing it, I'll freak out. I love how I was on the phone to my stepdad at half time there, and he could give nothing but abuse to Lyndon Dykes, and then he gets that goal. So I can't wait to call him at the end of the match. Patterson is actually doing a bit better there. He gets dispossessed, but he's had a better second half. Oh my God! Go on, Nathan. Great save. Corner kick. You know what? Lyndon Dykes and Nathan Patterson, I gave you some abuse in that first half at the half time because yous were absolutely shocking. Take it all back. Take it all back. Yous have recovered and bounced back well. Phenomenal. The penalty, you could have done better. Nathan Patterson, you've definitely come out the second half a better player. Respect. Done it. John McGinn now with a corner kick now. It's very far. Jack Henry was supposed to get it, but taken back there. Billy Gilmore takes it, and it's going to be an Israel goal kick. Right, we're still in this. We haven't conceded right away. 2 each. You can't get, like, it's just showing a replay here of the high foot Lyndon Dykes scored. You cannot give a high foot for a guy diving down the way. So remember when, I don't know if any of you can remember when Phil Jones done that header, knocked it away, and it didn't go to a goal, but like, why would that be a free kick? He was on the floor header, and you can't give that at all. Tierney moving forward now, back to Robertson coming down the left hand side. Callum McGregor making himself available. This is what we like to see, players making themselves available now for players. That was our biggest hope. Going over there to Kieran Tierney, making a cross in, goes in. Lyndon Dykes! Oh, he saved it! Oh, Lyndon Dykes nearly got his second! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Tierney, what a goal. Lyndon Dykes, you might be able to do a little bit better than that. No harm. Yeah, no, to be fair. John McGinn taking it now. Oh, the pressure is on from Scotland. Very long call. Going back down. Che Adams takes it down. Cleared down by Israel. Picked up there by Andy Robertson at the halfway line. Back out wide to John McGinn, who got offside. And throw in now to Israel. That's alright. The Hampden roar is on. My hair's going a bit mental here. Believe. Andy Robertson got a yellow card there for something, but I don't know what. Craig Gordon comes out, gives up and clears. Craig Gordon's really not been in the game much, which shows that Scotland are the dominant team. Lyndon Dykes, oh my god. Oh, what a ball at Che Adams. Oh, just slightly off. Just slightly off. Lyndon, you have redeemed yourself in 20 minutes of a second half. I don't know what to do, man. This match has got me on the edge of my seat. Israel have had one shot this second half, and Scotland have been all over them. I don't know what Steve Clark said to them, but he should have said it in the Czech Republic and Croatia game. Or we just never do it the easy way, do we? Exactly. No Scotland, no party. I just don't want to see another set piece for them though, because that's it. Goal kick Scotland, absolutely useless. What a roller coaster of an hour than a bit this has been. This has been mental. Right, how long we got left? Roughly about half an hour. What's the stats like here? I'm just going to check it. Oh man, it's not even like comparable. Like, we are absolutely bossing them. Lyndon Dykes gets a good foul there in their half. Israel's about to make 2 subs now. I'll refresh the stats here. Can you see that? Oh, hang on. There you go. I told you, mate. We're going to win. Well, like, you look at them stats there. They've had, what, 2 shots on target and scored both? Now they've had 5 shots, 4 on target, scored 4. We've had 11 shots, or 11 goal attempts. We've had 7 on goal. Like, we're by far the better team. By far. Che Adams pulled a hammy by the looks of things. Like, he's not done much, but I don't want to leave him. This second half, like, who's the Scotland squad? Where have they come from? Where was this in the Euros? Like, what a recovery it's been. When did we score 2 goals in the game as well? Alex Ferguson's sitting there with his face like fizz, though. Like someone shat in his kettle, if you know that reference. Yeah, I think he's actually pulled a hammy. But that's fine. Like, oh, Ryan Christie coming on. You know what? I think that might be wise rather than bringing on Kevin Nisbet. Realistically, because it's not as if Che Adams has been in the game much from that position. Like playing with one striker, Lyndon Dykes has had more of the ball, so bringing in another midfielder might be a bit of a good opportunity for us because we've been able to capitalize more on the midfield and the defense. Che Adams has had a good few touches and brought the ball down. Don't get me wrong, but he's not been vital in the game. I know he's vital to John McGinn's goal, but that was one instance. Like, he's not been vital on our concurrent and consecutive attacks. So it's not off as like, obviously I hope he's not injured for the Faroe Islands and so on. Like, that's not my thing. But I mean, in this game, singularity, he's been doing all right. Great free kick taken. Nathan Patterson's now got the ball right back to Scott McTominay. A big cross in. Lyndon Dykes gets it, but it was off target there. But it was very far out. You wouldn't expect that to be a goal. Still got enough time now to come back. Total attempts 12 to Scotland, 5 to Israel. Attempts on target, we've had 7, they've had 4. And we're 2 each. Like, it shows you how much of a dominant force we've been in this game. John McGinn made a good flick on there, but just a bit too much power on it. The Israeli defence picks it up. Another forward going there. Ryan Christie's full of energy. He's getting into good positions here. It's like he's actually playing centre forward rather than midfield or on the wing. Israel now have a throw in from Dasa high up in the Scotland end. Throw back there to their centre back still. They're just passing it back. Beaton does it and does a big over the wall, but there isn't even a player there. Oh, Solomon's putting a bit of pressure on. Tierney completely clears it, goes out. Oh no, it doesn't, stays in. Bit of a deflection there, but Andy Robertson does what Andy Robertson does and keeps the ball in the pitch in Scotland's possession. Switched over to McTominay now, who's been actually pretty good at centre back this second half. Takes a player out there. Nathan Patterson does that, and then he is absolutely just shifted it out. Oh, number 12 there from Israel was a bit shite. It didn't come to the ball, and now Scotland get a throw in. Gilmore gets it over to Patterson, back to McTominay, and Scotland keep possession. Patterson's got it again, does a little bit of a drift turn back, and between the three of them, they're just absolutely taking 2 players out of it, but not moving forward. Over now to Tierney now on the left hand side. They passed it around the back. There's a big lofted ball through, and it's cleared up there by the Israeli defence, who does a back heel karate chop madness there. But Scotland regain possession there, and Jack Hendry gets it and passes it back to Craig Gordon. McTominay going forward, back to Nathan Patterson, doing that same trio of passes over and over again, except Billy Gilmore's not been brought in this time, except to right then. Bit of a deflection over an Israeli deflator. McTominay collects. They're trying to actually tire these players out, which is fantastic, to be fair, if it works out. Great through ball there, but taken over there for a Scotland throw, high up end in the Israeli side. Number 15 there knocked it out. What's his name? Arda. Nathan Patterson gets it. There's only Lyndon Dykes in the box though, so you don't want to cross that in. I know he's good in the air, but that's it. You need some players moving in here. Yeah, we just keep getting the consecutive throw-ins over and over here, but we're not actually doing anything with getting into it. John McGinn has got his eye on the man behind him, as well as keeping the ball in possession. Nathan Patterson, 2 players in defence, but that's it, too high. Keeper's going to collect that for an Israeli throw, or whatever you would call it. Keeper collected it, and he can crack on. Keeper takes a goal kick. John McGinn, straight to John McGinn, takes it, and then Scotland get a free kick high up the pitch. I'm still actually a bit upset that John McGinn took that yellow card a bit needlessly when he didn't need to. I'm going to fix that camera, but we can move a bit forward here. If Scotland don't get a goal in the next 10 minutes, it is going to look like a draw, which we don't want, because we don't want to give Austria the opportunity to catch up. Billy Gilmore takes the cross in, straight to the keeper. It goes in, but it's not a goal. Lyndon Dykes takes out the keeper's hands with his head. Yeah, no complaints from that one. If Lyndon Dykes didn't put his arm up, maybe he does get that, but no argument really. Thierry takes it back over there from the goal kick, and Craig Gordon gets it with a big hoof going up forward. Lyndon Dykes gets fouled, but John McGinn recovers. No, he doesn't. Number 10 takes it off him. Andy Robertson does the recovery, and Lyndon Dykes then takes the ball down. He's looking for Ryan Christie. No, he doesn't. He fakes it back to Andy Robertson, who moves a bit forward. Oh my God, he takes his player out. He needs to find a player. What a touch there from the keeper. Callum McGregor takes it down. Scott McTominay recovers, and Scotland are again on the attack. Billy Gilmore has been absolutely bossing this midfield. Nathan Patterson has had a great second half, tragic first half. Takes it out there for a Scotland corner again. You're drinking your Iron Brew. I've got Iron Brew in the fridge for tomorrow morning because I am definitely going to be resting a hangover. John McGinn taking another free kick from this angle. Jack Hendry has literally been on every single camera shot Sky Sports have, but he's not even been close to the ball. John McGinn takes it in. Oh my God, nearly went in. John McGinn nearly scored a corner. What happened? I don't know what happened. Jack Hendry apparently leaned on him. '74th minute, long ball there for Israel, and Craig Gordon's got no problem collecting that. You really haven't seen much of Craig Gordon this game. There was another sub there. I'm just going to refresh this. You see that? That's grand. Che Adams, Dabur, Nacho and Arad have all been taken off. Been replaced by... Do you need to see the replacements on the screen, or are you happy enough just watching along? Great touch there by Ryan Christie. Dasa back on the attack here on the right hand side for Israel. Pass it back to number 3. Number 3 is one of the subs I don't have on the screen. If I do this, you can see who it is, and then I can tell you who's come on. Who's number 3 then? Glazer. Oh, John McGinn makes a great recovery, but why would he touch it there? He could have literally just dribbled on there. That was such a good chance for a counter attack, and then all of a sudden he just does an absolute nonsense. Tierney looks down. Yeah, I don't think there's much in that. Nah. Tierney went down a bit too easy there for my liking. Dasa now outside the box. Pass it back. Israel is outside our box though with a bit of a counter attack. They're passing it around pretty conservatively. Dasa now going to give a big cross in over to nobody. Nathan Patterson has had such a good second half compared to the first half. Full respect to him. He's had a terrific second half here. He's done well. The only mistake I can see in this entire match was the fact, or second half, sorry, was the fact that John McGinn should have bloody passed that down instead of trying to flick it on. What football team do I support? Scottish team. I was born in Greenock, so my home team is Morton. I do support Celtic as my main team, but if you were asking me on Premier League team, it would be Arsenal. I have reasons for supporting all that I don't want to disclose. I don't hate any team though, as much as other people say, oh, you hate this team, you hate other team. You support Dundee United. I mind Mackay Stephen back in the day, the 5-star skiller. He was class from Dundee United. Man United are. You have Ronaldo, you're going to be up and amongst it. Right. We have about 16, 17 minutes left of this. They are having a good season. He's done us over in a very good game, to be fair. Right. There's a bit of an injury break here, and I am 7 cans deep, so I'm going to go for a quick pee break. Right. It's a good job of toilets next door to this office. Israel on the attack now, coming down this centre, moving over to the left hand side from Solomon. Packs over back and back to Solomon. Oh, we don't want a draw. We don't want a draw. Click over there. A great recovery there from Scott McTominay. Brought down back there, but a foul. 2 fouls. Israel getting their 3rd yellow card of the game. Great touch on there. Billy Gilmore. Oh, Billy Gilmore came in there very heavy. Got the ball. He got the ball. A draw isn't the worst result based on how Austria do this evening. But a win is so important. Like, because it basically means that we have to do a lot more. It basically means we've drawn against Israel twice. And it might even come down to goal difference against the last game against us against Denmark. But the lucky thing on our side is the fact that we're playing Denmark last, which means they might have already won the entire group. So they might not field a full strength squad because they might have already qualified. A win literally secures us still in second spot, and we still have to go on then to win against Faroe Islands and Moldova, which as a Scotland supporter means squeaky bum time still. Israel just passing it at the back. It's now the 82nd minute with 30 seconds past, and it's still 2 each. McGinn recovers the ball where they're back to McTominay. We need the goal. Like I would much rather be so much more confident if we scored. Deflection there from a random left back, but it comes out there for a Scotland throw. Nathan Patterson's doing well. Takes over to Billy Gilmore. Touches it down. Callum McGregor moving forward. Over to Andy Robertson moving forward. Kieran Tierney moving into space, but he's being covered there by Dasa. Callum McGregor niffs right in the spots. Come on. Cross out. And we get a corner again. Tell you what. Callum McGregor's the unsung hero of this team. The amount of times he's moved into a position where somebody's tracking the wrong person. Callum McGregor has been one of our best players by far. The ball's just floating about in the air there from that corner and no one gets it, and eventually Israel get a clearance. Billy Gilmore huffs it back in. Tierney gets it back in. Deflected. Another corner. We are literally just chucking it out. We're digging a hole and just flinging all the pressure on them. Ching ching. Crack to the goal. Nathan Patterson making himself available, but John McGinn's going to go for the whip in. Very heavy. Scott McTominay keeps it in, but Israel recover and it's cleared then by Dasa. And Andy Robertson then recovers. Yeah, he does. He moves forward. A big whip back in there where the centre backs are still up. Oh my god. It comes down to Israel. Nathan Patterson. Oh, that's a good yellow. Good yellow. Yeah. Good yellow. Nah, good yellow. Has to take it. It's a good job he wasn't already in a yellow, because that was a good yellow. Tell you something. Lyndon Dykes and Nathan Patterson have come out this second half as different human beings. They are completely different human beings. I don't want to draw, man. Them not catching up is good, but I don't want to draw. That Dasa guy, man, I've already suspected him of taking drugs from the amount of bloody speed that he can run. He needs his bag checked like leaving Glasgow Airport. Solomon takes it out. Throw in now for Scotland in their half. Nathan Patterson takes it back a bit over to Scott McTominay. Over now, Billy Gilmore takes it over to Nathan Patterson. That entire trio, like they are trying to tire out these players, and they're doing a very good job of it. Oh my God, they've absolutely done him. But too much of a heavy touch now from McTominay, and it goes out. Great recovery there for Jack Hendry coming in to pick up the pieces. John McGinn takes it down, pass it out. Great ball over to Lyndon Dykes. Goal kick now to Israel. I don't know what happened there. How did that come off him? No, that is a corner. It was too hard to tell for the ref, I understand, but if that was on FIFA, that would have been a corner. It was in between the both of them bouncing back. Yeah, it does. Denmark are already through, which is good for Scotland in a way, because our last game's against Denmark, which means like they'll be playing weaker squads, trying to get more people game time, which is fine. But we need the win now. We have like 10 minutes left. It should have been a corner, but I'm like that's impossible to tell in between both players and whatever. Great touchdown there by Ryan Christie. Tierney pushing up forward over to Andy Robertson. Israel don't deserve a draw, which is the most annoying thing. Great ball forward, but Nathan Patterson overlaps. Takes it down. Oh, Ryan Christie does an unbelievable turn. Oh, saved! Saved! What a save by the Israeli keeper. Takes it back, Andy Robertson. Pass it to Hendrick and keep going forward. They do. Scotland deserve the win. Like, Israel are so lucky to have a point. Scott McTominay going forward. Over to Scott McTominay again. Bounce it off a player. Nobody's moving forward though. John McGinn moving it. Packs over there to a great position there by Callum McGregor. Pass over now to Kieran Tierney. Does a flick off Dasa though. The pressure is on, man. Like, how are Israel even in this game? Jack Hendry moving forward now as well. Over to Callum McGregor moving forward. Back over to Kieran Tierney. Pass over. Ryan Christie. Back to that old Celtic link-up. Ball in, but to nobody. Oh my God. Israel are absolute blessed to even consider getting a draw in this match. Great save there. Great save there, but John McGinn should have scored. Is that our last chance though? 6 minutes added time. Mental. My head, I had hair gel on at the start of this and it's all gone now. Great challenge from Scott McTominay. Late throw in now for Israel. Israel are so lucky to even be in this. They scored from 2 set pieces. Nathan Patterson puts Solomon on his arse. Good job. Ryan Christie takes it. Puts pressure on them. Billy Gilmore gives a really needless free or pass away there, but he didn't need to. Scotland are applying the pressure, but they really need to make sure they're not going to be giving themselves a little bit of opening in the back. 5 minutes left. How are Israel in this game? Ryan Christie doing an absolute bits there. Taking down there, all the deflection comes through to Israel. Israel on the counter. If they get a goal from this, I'm going to be fucking fuming. Israel are blessed to even be here. Deflection there from Cal McGregor. And recovered there from... oh my god. That wasn't out! Israel get a throw in our half. 1 minute 44 on the clock. This isn't on, like, Scotland should be clear. Right, Craig Gordon, take it up. Go, go, go. Nathan Patterson takes it back. Back to Scott McTominay. Less than 4 minutes left on the clock. Joe Umgin takes it. Great pass there, over there to Nathan Patterson, but through Billy Gilmore. Overlap there to Andy Robertson now on the left hand side. Kieran Tierney right beside him. Cal McGregor takes it back. Billy Gilmore takes it. They're pushing forward now. Great ball there over to Lyndon Dykes. Moves it forward. Cross it. We take a corner. Corner in the 93rd minute. They've scored from 2 set pieces. So can we. Billy Gilmore, man of the match. Or John McGinn, one of the two. Come on, right. Don't put the camera on Jack Hendry. We want a big whip in here. Yes! 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 Scott McTominay! 94th minute! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Yes! He did it! And he closed my window. Oh, we deserve it. Come on! 93rd minute winner. Oh my god! Scott McTominay off his ball sack into the goal. Come on! Jack Hendry. Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 93rd minute winner. Come on! Yeah, look at Steve Clark, the most miserable man during interviews, running up and down that sideline. Come on! Come on! Oh, what a result! Don't concede now. We deserve that win so much. We deserve that. Big long ball. Don't touch it. Oh my god! Billy Gilmore subbed off there. Oh! Billy Gilmore, you are going to be a statue outside of Hampden one day, pal. Scott McTominay, what a goal! Off your ball sack, top corner, get in! I've never seen Steve Clark run in my life, but he was ecstatic. Takes it down. Just run that clock out, Ryan. Passing it about the back. Callum McGregor going forward now. He's actually going forward a bit more. Pass it out. Pass it out to Robertson. That corner flag has your name written on it, son. Put that Dasa guy back down. Flicked it out. Corner kick, Scotland. I wonder where this is going. Come on! Scotland 3-2. Oh, we missed a penalty. We come back. We win the game. Come on! I wonder where that ball's going. Nowhere. 6 minutes. Blow that whistle, ref. Another corner. Blow that whistle. Or is it a throw? Who the hell cares? Blow that whistle. Blow it. Blow that whistle and give a big cheers to a big Scott McTominay. You know what? Technically it wasn't him. It was his future children because it came off the ball sack. Goal kick now to Israel. The 97th minute. Yes! Come on! Get in there! Oh, we deserve it! We deserve it! Come on! What a result! Where's my phone? Let's get him on the chat. Let's get him on. Hey!
It's no funny shit.
It is for me.
We must be behind. We must be behind.
Ah, it's good, Rudy. You're good. It goes to the corner flag. We win.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Brian.
Did Lyndon Dykes not make up for that abuse you gave him?
I was never Scottish. We always do it the fucking hard way. Why do we do it?
Did he not make up for that mistake? Because that was a goal. That was you can't give a high boot for a guy that's got his head below his knees.
Oh no. 1 second.
You alright?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
It's very, very, very low.
Ah, you can't give a high boot for a guy if your head is below someone's waist. What?
I'll phone you back. My sound's over here.
Alright, cool. What a result! No more than we deserved. We deserved that win today. We battered them off the pitch. They got 2 goals from random set pieces, and we come back to win it 3-2 from being behind twice. Come on. Can he complain with that? What a result. Oh man, I'm welling up. It's not as big as the Serbia well up, but this is welling up. What a game. No more than we deserved. Like, we battered them. That second half, where were Israel? Craig Gordon was only doing goal kicks. Apart from that one chance that went down the middle, but we'll leave that. Hello.
Hello, how are you? It's me, Rudy needed a pee.
Oh, what a result that is.
It's still dead low. Hold on, Jesse.
I don't know. You sort your volume out.
I had it there. Why? It isn't up high. Hold on, what side's his volume on?
Parents. What a result. Oh, I can't believe that.
Are you super excited.
Oh, that was unbelievable. We deserved the win, though. This is the most annoying thing, is like that we just wasn't coming. And Scott McTominay deflects it in with his hip, and it goes in. Fully deserved it.
Is it your side that's I've got all his volumes up high?
No, my volume's fine. It's right beside my mouth.
Oh, do you know what it might be? He's not got it on loudspeaker.
I'll put it on loudspeaker then. You touch the microphone or the volume.
Now he's on loudspeaker, we can hear.
Can you hear me better now?
I hear you a lot better now. He was, oh my lord, he was going bananas.
I can tell. Is he there? Is he back?
Not yet.
You know
but
what?
He was about to burst the telly at one stage when your boy had the high kick.
Oh, Dad! Like I nearly cried. Like he absolutely deserved the goal. You can't give a high boot for a guy that dived down the way.
Yeah, but do you know what really made it? I think was Ali McCoist.
Yeah.
I don't know if is that the commentator.
That
you
was
were
one of the
listening to?
commentators. Aye, that was the boy who used to play for Rangers.
Yeah, but he was gutted. Like he says, if that doesn't, if that goal isn't
It doesn't
allowed,
stand. Aye.
he's like, I'd be very disappointed. But anyway, he's back now. He's champing at the bit
Yeah.
to give out. Here he is. Love you, lad.
Love you too, Mum.
Aye.
You know what? I'm gonna say I'm sorry to Nathan Patterson and I'm sorry to Lyndon Dykes because that second half they weren't the same human beings that performed that first half.
That's the best 45 minutes I've seen Scotland play in many years.
And I can't believe that we could have scored more either as well.
You see that, Dykes? I would not play him again.
I'm sorry, but he had a good second half.
Everybody had a good second half, Brian. But that guy is not a good football player.
Yeah.
He's not.
We'll move to the positives. Nathan Patterson in that second half made zero mistakes.
Yeah, but he was shite in the first half. He was really poor.
Yeah, but I'm saying the second half performance deserves credit.
But you know what?
Scotland's second.
I'm going to give you your due here. You shouted it out about McGinn was due a goal.
Yeah.
And 100%.
And he's our top goal scorer.
And yeah, I couldn't believe he missed that one.
Oh, I know. But I don't think from this time that he had to take that, I don't think it's his fault. That was a good save and good positioning by their keeper. Like
And he asked the question, did you get tenants today at B&M?
I did actually, yeah. I went to B&M and they only had 8 cans. They only had 8 cans left, and I bought them all.
What was you got them? That's the main thing.
Oh, what a result! Like the thing is though, we deserved it. Like we deserved the win. If they came out with a draw, they were lucky.
You should have been there watching that.
I know, but you know what? We'll go to the play. We'll try and get the VIP to the playoffs.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, like that was such a good result. Like, and the thing is, if they came away with a draw, they would have been blessed.
Whatever the playoff is, right? It's on me anyway, right? So,
right. We're going anyway. It's in March time.
But I broke my fucking heart, honestly, watching that. It just, I can't understand why Scotland.
They never do it easy. We're so stressed. Like that was such a stressful game.
They wonder why we're such an angry nation. That's why watching that fucking does your head in.
No, that was good. What a result, though. We fully deserved that, and I'm so glad we did.
Oh, look, if Israel even get a draw there, they stole that. Like, you know what I mean? They
scored from 2 to be fair, the free kick was unbelievable. I give them that goal. But the second the second one was mental. Like that was just awful defending, and then that was it for them.
And see the guy that scored that goal, the second one. Your mother did not like that.
Well, he was the guy that was on the floor with a broken knee, apparently, in the 17th minute, and then he was absolutely fine.
Oh, she was not amused about that at all.
No, what a result though. Now we just got the Faroe Islands on Tuesday, and then, well, Denmark if they win. No, well we can still finish that. It doesn't matter. Faroe Islands is Tuesday.
I know you're going to see we can maybe win the section, but you know we're not going to do.
No, I'm not worried about. I need to worry about Austria beating them first before we can consider that. Right.
I'll tell you what, I'm so. See that second half, I'm so proud of them.
Yeah. Right. I need to go anyway because I'm actually live on. I need to go because I'm actually live on YouTube right now.
Right. No bother.
Right. Bye. Sorry, switching over. I've been getting phone calls that I need to answer. Moving over at the next phone call. What a result. My dad just called me, just calling him back.
Hi, this is.
I can't believe we got a 93rd minute winner. That is not the Scotland way. That is not a Scotland thing. For us to score at that point, like, that's not how Scotland do anything. Oh man, I am on the tenants tonight. Like, I am having a mental one. I'm at home, but I'm going nuts. Like, I can't believe it. I'll probably stay up for the boxing. I just missed a call from my dad. I'm trying to call him back. I can't believe that happened. Like, that's the first time I've ever streamed a match live on YouTube. And if that's the luck we get, yous better subscribe. Because I can't believe it. I've got 2 sets of headphones here. I've got one for the PC, one for the telly, so it doesn't get me copyright strike. But I cannot believe it. So if you are new around here, please make sure to subscribe, because I am doing this again on Tuesday for the Faroe Islands. What a game. I cannot believe that we got a 93rd minute winner. I'm so glad I didn't go to the pub to watch the game. My dad left me a voicemail, but I want to speak to him. I can't believe it. How, like, Scott McTominay, man, what, oh, gee, what do you do? What do you do with that? Like, I'm off the nut here. I've missed all the match ending and everything.
Hi, this is Alan, sir.
Alright, my dad is just, he must be, he's at Hampden. So he probably lost his phone from the maniac of stuff that's happened. I can't believe what I've just witnessed. I'm still here, but I'm just unplugging stuff. I can't believe. I'm trying to get a hold of my dad. He's at Hampden, the luck he get, but what a result. Well, you're at Hampden, I can tell.
What's that?
I take it Hampden was bouncing.
Fucking jumping, Paul. It's still fucking jumping.
What? Like, to be fair, if I was there, there isn't a pub that wouldn't have me as a guest tonight in Hampden.
Did you watch in a pub?
No, I watched it at home, but I was live streaming the whole thing.
Alright.
Yeah. What a result.
Brilliant, wasn't it? Second half, they absolutely pounded them, man.
Do you know what was so, like, I gave a lot of stick to Nathan Patterson and Lyndon Dykes, because that first half they just didn't, they weren't there. but I've never seen a player turn around a performance as much as they did as Nathan Patterson that second half.
First half he was murder. Nathan Patterson, second half they were outstanding, man.
But see, Nathan Patterson, he made 6 mistakes that led to them in attacking positions. And then that second half, his ball recovery, his attacking format, making himself available was unbelievable.
It was excellent. Second half was absolutely outstanding. Still, I'm just waiting for the bus to do the road.
Oh my god, I can't believe how good that game was. I did say at half time, Israel did not deserve a draw out of that game.
I fancied that still, even at 2-1 doing that, still fancied Scotland.
Same. I 100% did. I was saying it on the stream. I'm like Scotland will win this at half time. They will win. There's no fear. I can't believe it took Scott McTominay's ball sack though in the 93rd minute, but it happened.
You can hardly hear the words you're saying. It's bedlam out here. Right,
Right.
I'll catch up with you later on.
Enjoy your night. I'll call you later on. Well done. Enjoy. Bye bye.
Bye.
Right. The PC headphones are on. What an absolute result. Can I? Oh no, I've disabled that. Hang on. I can't believe what I witnessed. What a game from Scotland that was. That was unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen Scotland perform as well as they did. Like, that second half performance from Scotland was phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. I'm speechless. Like, what a result. And that puts us, how clear now are we? I'll put it on my phone and just show the camera. I'm too ecstatic right now. Like, I've had to call my family. I've had to call everyone. Like, just want to show where we are. 3-2 on the phone. What a result. And to be fair, they had 0 shots off goal, but only 4 on target. We had 9. We deserved it. That puts us, well, apart from the games that are going to be happening later on. Oh, come on, my thing crashed. Oh. Can we get a like for Scotland winning? So someone will have to comment there. I wish I was in Scotland. If I'm in Scotland, I will celebrate with you. Man, a cheers to you just for being here tonight, watching the stream. I will be back for the Faroe Islands next Tuesday, doing the exact same thing, because it's a lot more fun watching it here than it is actually watching it down in my own when I can interact with you guys. Scotland 3-2. Where's the... Oh, man, what a result. That puts us 4 points clear of Israel and 7 points clear of Austria. We're now 4 points behind Denmark. And obviously Denmark are probably going to win tonight. But come on, Scotland. Can I get a like in the chat for Scotland winning in the 93rd minute? That is just unheard of our country to get a late winner like that. Scott McTominay, your children scored that goal, because I know where that ball came off of, and it was not any part of the body that you would want to get a ball hitting unless it did what it did. So fair play to you. Let's go. I'm going to be ending the stream there, guys. If you are new around here, please make sure to drop a like on the video, and please subscribe to the channel, because I will be back on Tuesday doing this again, interacting with you guys, and then I'll be back in November for the rest. Fantastic result. Come on, Scotland. My son's in bed. Sorry for waking you, but you'll understand when you're older. This is it, man. This is it. What a result. I can't believe we did what we did. Absolutely incredible. I will see you all Tuesday if you do want to stick around for this. I can't believe what happened. It's just, this is unheard of. I'm going to go and drink myself into an absolute oblivion. 3,444 playbacks. We have 7 concurrent viewers. Thank you everyone who stuck around. So someone left a comment there. Sir Alex Ferguson was in the stadium. May I say we scored in Fergie time? We actually did, mate. We absolutely did score in Fergie time. But it was 6 minutes and we scored in the 93rd. So, yeah, maybe not Fergie time. But to be fair, getting 6 minutes added on. I don't really know what in that second half caused 6 minutes, but we'll bloody take it. Big round of applause for Scotland. I'll see you all Tuesday. Thank you very much for everyone who tuned in. Good luck. Come on, Scotland. Enjoy your night, everyone. Drink your Iron Brew, drink your Tennants, and enjoy your slicing or square sausage in the morning.